Joel Embiid on pace to become the first center to win the scoring title since Shaq. That was back in 1999, 2000. 1999, that's last millennium to you and me, Russ. Currently averaging 30 a game. The Sixers currently third in the East, 2.5 out of the top spot. And Embiid is the guy right now with the shortest odds to win the MVP. That's right. Now, he's not quite 50%, but he does have the shortest odds at plus 140. Here are your current favorites. When you see a minus sign, that means they're favored over everybody else combined. So Evan Mobley, you got to put $4 down to win $1. So he's 80% to win the Rookie of the Year. John Morant, book it. He's going to win the Most Improved Player. Sixth Man of the Year, look at that. You got to bet $12 to win $1. Rudy Gobert, he's the shortest odds, but not the favorite. The field would be the favorite over him, but maybe there's value in betting him now. Let's find out where the value is. Let's bring our guy in, Tim Doyle. Let's start with the MVP. Embiid has the shortest odds, plus 140. That's somewhere between, 40 and 50% to win. You want to take Embiid, or is there somebody else that you feel like maybe we can get better value? All right, Tim says, you know what? I'm really angry that Nikola Jokic, the Joker, is only plus 300. He says take him. 25% chance to win? Yes, that's the value on the MVP right there. But you see, Giannis still lurking. Right now, Embiid, the shortest odds, but that looks like that is still wide open. Tim Doyle, all right, so Joel Embiid is the shortest odds to win the MVP. But is there value in taking somebody else other than Embiid right now when you look at the numbers?
Yeah, Embiid's having a fantastic year. And with Joel Embiid, it's really the key. Stay on the floor. You can't make the club in the tub. But I was live in Cleveland at the All-Star game. He's not the best player in the NBA. He's an amazing talent. But he's not going to end up winning this award. How could you possibly give the award to a guy who plays 68 games? There's 82 games in a season. And my pick would be the Joker. You take Nikola Jokic, Eric, all for the Denver Nuggets, you might have the worst team in the NBA. He makes everybody else better. And when I watch him, I'm watching Larry Bird 2.0. I know he's a little bit taller. He's a little bit bigger. He's actually a better rebounder than Bird. I think Bird would end up being a better shooter in this generation, but he has become a very capable three-point shooter. By the way, he makes everybody else better on the floor. I think that'd be a great trivia question. Go name the other 4 starters right now on the Nuggets. Michael Porter Jr., not playing. Jamal Murray, not playing. Are you not entertained? The numbers are insane. And by the way, he goes out there and he plays 80-plus games every year. So he has the value with Embiid. You're not really sure what you're going to get. And how the heck could you bet him right now with him being the favorite? Because now James Harden comes to town. And they got to learn how to dance together. I do think that that's going to work out, the Harden-Embiid relationship. But when you first get on the court, you know when you go down to open gym, right? You're trying to find out.
And it may cut his numbers down, right?
Of course.
If Embiid doesn't play that many games and doesn't lead in any categories and his team doesn't win the East, there's other people that get. That's exactly what I was going to say. How does Harden impact that? I feel like there's value. I wanted you to pick somebody other than Embiid, and I like the Joker. You've sold me. I'm in. Boom. I'll take him right now, plus 300. Rookie of the Year, Evan Mobley, minus 400. Okay, hold on. We don't like to play the favorites. But are you so sure that even if he got hurt right now, he'd win, that we want to give the book $4 to get back 5 at the end of the year?
Team success, I think, is going to play a role here. Who saw this coming for the Cavaliers? And live on Saturday night, it was not a great All-Star Saturday. Skills competition, three-point competition, dunk competition. It made up for it on Sunday. Sunday was special. Steph had 50 and LeBron had a game-winning shot. Saturday was ugly. 2 guys stood out to me on Saturday, of all the guys in the competition, not to take anything away from Karl Anthony Towns, but Josh Giddey and Evan Mobley. Just watching them live, Eric, I had a wow factor. I went, oh, so Josh Giddey's not that good a shooter, but then he can go out there and make the most shots besides Darius Garland, who is a shooter, in the opening round. But Mobley, when watching him, the rotation on his ball live, all I could think about was Tim Duncan. I was like, oh, I'm watching Tim Duncan, 2.0. So, and the fact that the Cavaliers, with the Fro, with Darius Garland, Lauri Markkanen, back from the dead, Undertaker style, like this is a team that's having amazing success. Their coach, JB Bickerstaff, would be coach of the year, but the Suns haven't lost since like December 4th. So, Monty Williams is probably going to win that award. But watching Mobley, I don't even know if he's going to end up being the best player in this draft class, because Cade Cunningham's a special talent. He got off to a bad start. And I think Giddey is just scratching the surface right now. Scotty Barnes, another that's had a great year in Toronto. But I think because the team is overachieved so much that Mobley's going to go out there and win the award. There is no value here. If he stays healthy, he's a lock.
All right. Ja Morant's even a bigger favorite than Evan Mobley. He's minus 430, most improved player. You want to, I know you want to name your kid, Ja Doyle. Ja Morant Doyle. I personally liked Eric Casillas Doyle, but that finished second. I'm bitter, but I'll let it go. When you look right now, would you put down $4.30 to win back $1?
I'm holding Ja Morant MVP tickets at 50-1. And let's be honest here. I don't think he's going to win the MVP unless Memphis can somehow jump Golden State, because they're not going to jump the Suns. And ever since we were playing squirt ball in Little League, right, awards go to guys on teams that win, especially the old MVP award. So I think Ja Morant's an absolute lead pipe lock. I thought he was going to win an MVP before the season. He just makes everyone else better on that team. The Grizzlies are going to be in the finals in the next 4 years if they're able to keep Jaren Jackson Jr., Desmond Bane, and this guy is just an amazing special talent. The crowd there was an electricity every time he touched the ball in Cleveland at the All-Star game. And check out the numbers. I'll ask you a question, Eric. Who leads the NBA
Ja Morant
in scoring points in the points in the paint? It is, yeah. You think it'd be Giannis? You think it'd be Embiid?
I had no idea, but I knew you weren't asking me because it wasn't Ja Morant. But that is a great number by you. That's a great stat.
Yeah, he leads the NBA in points in the paint. And I'll tell you this right now, you lead in post-party music, because you DJ'd a post-party one night and you put like a towel over the lamp. You set a mood with the whole lighting. I thought it was amazing. I turned to you, I don't know what you're doing right now, but you're hitting it out of the park. And then you said, I used to DJ when I was a kid.
I only had one job growing up. From the time I was 16 to the time I graduated law school, and it was a DJ. I was a club DJ at 16. They used to sneak me in. I didn't have ID or anything. That was it. That's old school. They had to scratch the records. That was all. That's how old I am. I was scratching records. That's right. Exactly right. You got to set the mood, and Ja Morant setting the mood. All right, let's go to Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert right now has the shortest odds, but he's not the favorite. This is not like Rookie of the Year or Most Improved, where there's one absolute favorite who's 80% or over to win. This is a pretty wide open award. What do you want to do here?
Yeah, when you were thinking Rudy, I was thinking boring. But I think he's going to win the award because the stats jump off the page. Rebounding, block shots amongst the leaders every single year. Is he the best defender in the NBA? No. Best defender in the NBA is Giannis. And watching him in the All-Star game, Eric, he was blocking dunks in the All-Star game. He was fouling jump shooters in the All-Star game. The man only knows how to play at one pace. Draymond Green can't win the award because you can't make the club in the tub, and he's been hurt. So they should really give it to you. Think about it. If you had to stop one guy on one possession, would you want Giannis or would you want Rudy Gobert? We all would want Giannis. So Giannis should actually win the award. Maybe he should go out there and bet him at 4-1. But I think this is one of those awards that the voters, and I'm not one of them, just look and go, oh, leads the NBA in rebounding, check. First or second in blocks, check. And it's just kind of a mailed in like, well, his stats are so unbelievable. Is he the best defender in the NBA? No. In the playoffs, you can't even have him on the floor if teams are stretching him out. But I do think he's going to win the award. So, Rudy, who's the wild man now?
Yeah. The only line in the movie I don't like. It seems forced. That's the only movie I didn't like. Anyway. All right. Sixth man. It seems forced that they have to put up odds, right? Tyler Hero's minus 1,200. Basically they're saying, here's the question. If he got hurt tomorrow, would he still win the award? And if the answer is yes, why don't we put a little money down and let them basically hold it as a loan to give it back to us?
Yeah, if you have $1,200 laying around, he is going to win this award. You're not only betting on him staying healthy. You're also betting on Jimmy Butler and who's ever starting at shooting guard, Duncan Robinson, Max Strus, because if all those guys get hurt, well, then all of a sudden Hero's going to be starting. But guy's been remarkable this year. I believe it's a 1.5 clip fade that he does, because that is a tight fade. It's not a 1, it's not on the skin, but it's like a 1.5. He had a great bubble, then a disappointing year, and then he's back to normal. So he has found his role. There's no chance he loses here. Tyler Hero's, he is the hero.
All right, what song are you going to go with if you're going to go with the hero pun? I mean, you go with Mark Anthony, I'll Be Your Hero, Baby. You go with, There Goes My Hero.
Mariah Carey. There's a here, isn't it? She sings one of the hero songs,
I wanted to hear you
right?
sing. I just want to hear you try to sing Mariah Carey.
No. It's her best song is All I Want for Christmas,
Without
which can
question.
be played in July.
Yes.
For no doubt.
And there's an extra festive
version.
version. You want to make sure you get that one because it's even a little more festive than the regular one. Extra festive version. I'm not kidding. They actually call it that version. All right, let's recap it right here. I think he's smart with the regular season MVP. Let's bet the Joker right now with the plus money. That's the one we want to play. We'll give him $1 to get back 4. How do you know in Philly what it's going to be like when Harden's there? Just saying.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.